ICE carrying out one of the biggest enforcement operations ever, arresting more than 1,300 illegal immigrants across Virginia and Maryland in just 2 weeks. Many of them dangerous criminals. Our correspondent Alexandria Huff has the latest on all this for us. Hello, Alex.
Hi, Sandra. These actions were carried out quietly from the 1st to the 14th of this month, so a brief amount of time there. And it's being called not only one of the largest, but the most successful operation in agency history. Titled Operation Safe Community, it focused on the D.C. suburbs of Virginia and Maryland, two states that don't necessarily always admit to having sanctuary policies, but certainly have them in practice. The video that you're seeing has been obtained exclusively by Fox News, showing individuals running from officers and resisting arrest. Over 1,300 individuals in this country illegally, as you mentioned, were arrested as part of this operation. And according to what sources told our Bill Mallusion, 400 of those now in custody had criminal convictions or pending criminal charges for crimes including murder, attempted murder, rape, and kidnapping. Now, among those arrested, you have Ignar Wilfred Hueso Moran, a criminal illegal alien from El Salvador who has a warrant for murder out of Richmond, Virginia. Also, Actionel Pierre, a Haitian national with a criminal history, according to DHS, of attempted murder and 2 counts of assault. And Estela Reyes Funes, who originated from Honduras, with convictions that include felony hit and run and arrests for making a threat to bomb, burn, or assault a family member, according to DHS. Now, those are just several examples. All will remain in ICE custody pending removal proceedings. Sandra.
Another one, folks. I voted for this. Did you vote for this, Nicole? What are your thoughts?
Oh, absolutely. I told you guys, I think we were doing the right verdict that night. It's like I just saw, a bunch of ICE activity where I work at. And it's been going on pretty much every day. Pretty much every day. And because they've not advertised it, because it's not, the top story on the news, they have been wickedly successful in taking people down. I mean, the one guy that I saw them snatch him out of his car, there were like 4 dudes sitting in the car. I think the one guy, or the truck, one guy was the target, and they snatched him first, and then they snatched everybody out of the truck and had to call a tow truck to move the truck that these guys were driving. But you saw people getting the heck out of Dodge. They were running, they were trying to jump over hedges, and these ICE guys were on top of them. I can't wait for them to get the gloves, though, because I think the gloves would help a lot, just shock them into submission. But they've been doing a great job. And I'm happy to see that there aren't protesters throwing themselves in the way. It's much safer for Americans to do this. Hopefully some of this is starting to resonate with the people who were risking their life and limb to save these murderers, to keep the murderers here in the United States. So,
yeah. Before I get you in on this, Shelley, there's a viral clip right here in Hyattsville, Maryland, of them taking down an illegal right in the middle of the intersection. This is clip 6.
Help me! It's ICE! ¡Con recompensa! ¡Ayuda! 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 Help me! Help me! Help me! ¡Ayuda! Help me! Help me! ¡Ayúdame! 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 They're trying to kill me! ¡Ayúdame! ¡Ayúdame! That's how they treat old people! Where's Franklin? Where? You trying to kill me?
Put the gun down.
Why you trying to kill me?
Put the gun down.
Why you shooting at me?
Put the gun down.
Why you trying to shoot at me? I'm burning things. Ayuda, Eli.
What is your name?
Ayúdame.
What's your name?
I am America.
¿Qué es tu nombre?
I'm burning this thing.
Right here.
Hey, ayúdame. Ayúdame. ¿Cómo vas, pelón? I don't know you. Pelón. Suéltame. I don't want to break his arm. Bro, I do not want to break your arm. Hey, déjate agarrar, mejor, déjate agarrar. Hey, déjate agarrar.
Wow.
Déjate agarrar.
looks like it was like rush hour traffic or something.
That traffic is always like that, KJ. It's like that from all the time. It's just how it is.
Yeah. Shelly, and before you guys in the audience, there was a bystander, probably a leftist, who was asking for this ICE officer's name. Well, we have his name here. And I think it's important to let the public know who it is. Apparently, the man's name is full name is Phyllis Brown Dick. That's his name. So for you leftists who were wondering his name, it is the full name, Phyllis Brown Dick. Shelly, what are your thoughts? Did you vote for this?
Absolutely, I voted for this. I was wondering why so many people, or so many illegals, I should say, are in Hyattsville. There are a slew of them, okay? You have the Hyattsville area, you have Wheaton, Montgomery County, you have these Prince George's County and Montgomery County. Folks, these are two of the wealthiest counties in Maryland. Mine is Howard County, but these, so you wonder how this enclave, if you will, of illegals, why they keep going to these areas, because these wealthy people, and let me say this, Prince George's County is a whole lot of black people, okay? Montgomery County is a little bit more Caucasian people or other persuasions, if you will. But you wonder why? Because these are the people that are inviting these people to come and just take our shit. And then they want to feel good about it, pat themselves on the back as if they're doing something, as if they're being charitable by giving away our stuff from Americans, our American stuff, our taxpayer dollars, our health care, our education, housing, all these things. If you go down the list, if there's many of them, but just some of the crimes, these El Salvadorans, Hondurans, if you will, Guatemalans, they have gang-related crimes, not just pending crimes, but these are crimes that they have already known to have committed. So if they tell you, well, being here illegally is not a crime, well, they have other crimes to already back it up. So that's already off the table.
What's up, everybody? This is Poppin' Politics. Get your merch. Are you a Poppin' Politics fan? Are you unapologetically American? Or not black, not white American? We got it all for you right here. Get your merch.
Get the classic shirt. Classic. Goes with everything, comes in a variety of colors. Smart, edgy, conservative, like us, like you. This is a great way to support the channel. Click the merch button.
There is no shame in being an American. Get your shirt today and be unapologetic about it. Get your shirt, wear it, and be a proud American.
You can get it all in t-shirts and hoodies. You can get it in stickers, on bags. You can get it all on our website, metroconservativemedia.com, or our YouTube page, Pop and Politics, and tag over to store. You can get your merch and show you're proud to be an American and support Pop and Politics.
1,300 plus of them. Do you see that little guy running his little ass across that grass? I thought that was hilarious. Yes, I voted for this, and I want more of them to be arrested and detained and deported, okay? These are some horrendous crimes. If you or Nicole or KJ or myself, they have felony gun crimes, okay? If we were pulled over for whatever reason, you know, as American citizens, first of all, just because we have a legal firearm, they're already going to not like us, if you will. We're already going to get the book, and we have to fight our way, you know, spend our money, hard-earned money, to even fight to keep our rights, okay? These people have come here, committed X amount of crimes, still committing crimes, not to mention they're here illegally, terrorizing our citizens, young people, you know, smooching and mooching off of all the quote-unquote things that they claim for free that we pay for. Enough is enough. I want ICE to run their asses out of here. Quick, fast, and in a fucking hurry, as my aunt would say.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, in these areas, which are predominantly run by Democrats, by leftists, they are fighting against these ICE officers tooth and nail. Maryland's Community Trust Act of 2026 limits local jails from honoring ICE detainers. So giving advance release notice or sharing most information without a judicial warrant. All right. The DOJ has sued Maryland over it, along with Virginia's governor, who has directed agencies to terminate these agreements. So it's terrible. They're fighting against. They're fighting for these illegals. Nicole?
They are, and they're doing everything that they can to make it easier for them to hide. So that particular area was Langley Park, and Langley Park, Tacoma Park, that whole corridor, it's kind of where Prince George's meets Montgomery County. That whole corridor is not only for Hispanic people, it's immigrants from all over the world have decided to make this their home, mostly because these are two counties that will allow them to register their children for school, that would allow them to get a driver's license. Everywhere in the state of Maryland will give an illegal person a driver's license. A lot of the things that we consider normal life for most Americans should not be available to illegal aliens. But here in this particular area, carte blanche, as if they were born here, as if they were born under the stars and stripes. And they only ever have a problem with it when it comes to Potomac, when it comes to Bethesda, when it gets behind those gated communities and those long winding driveways on the other side of the park. It makes people then a little bit nervous to call the police and say, I just witnessed a fight between MS-13 and Trinde Aragua, because this is what's going to happen with the completion of the Purple Line, and the community is barreling up for it because TDA is big in Baltimore, and TDA will now have a way to get to MS-13 territory. Probably $1.25 hop the train. So it's going to be a very interesting affect. What I'm looking forward to, though, as school starts here in Maryland, it's going to be very interesting to see what those numbers look like in these schools, because I know for a fact lots of people have self-deported. They have gotten their kids and they've gone on back to their country, or they've gone to another country. So it's going to be very interesting to see what these communities look like after this deportation action by ICE and those people who've already self-deported. What will these communities look like afterward? Will we be saving a bunch of money on school teachers that have to speak 6 languages in order to teach English? What will it look like? Will we save money on school buses? Will this be something where parents have left their children with responsible other adults? So it's going to be a very interesting socioeconomic kind of study to see what this school year brings for the kids who live in the Tacoma-Langley area.
If you like what you just watched and you want more, check out the next video and subscribe.